friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys this doesn't work. Man, it is raining like a mother out there right now, and yeah, you can hear some of that thunder. And so I'm home from work and I'm working on the outdoor man cave. You know, I got the sectional built and the fire pit built, and we got a 65-inch TV to go in the man cave itself. So the old 50-inch TV that was one of the first high-def TVs, flat screens, thing weighs a ton. I don't want to get rid of it. I have a thing about wasting stuff. So what we're doing is we're building this cabinet to go outside for that TV to go mount on the wall. So that way we got that TV outside at least. And we've got a nice bar to go up underneath of it to keep all the cushions stored. But it's going to be ready for us to rock and roll come football Sundays, to be able to chill outside. And a guy I'm hoping we see a lot, a guy who maybe has been a little overhyped and stuff, is Rico Gathers. Rico, you know, you just look at the guy. I've fallen in love with him as well because I look at the natural gifts that he has. Being as tall as he is, as fluid as a runner. Now, he's put on weight and stuff to try and help him with blocking, but right now, he's the fourth tight end on the roster. It's actually in doubt whether or not he can make the team. But the thing that I'm actually enjoying about what our team is right now is they're not going with just the status quo. You know, they got Trayvon Austin, and I know I mispronounced his name, but guys, get over it, okay? I'm dyslexic. I mispronounce names. I don't read things. My D's look like B's, and my C's look like E's and things like that. Understand, you know who I'm talking about, okay? So don't beat me down every time with the spelling and everything else, because I just won't get it, okay? Just understand, that's what you get. If you can't deal with it, just move on. But that's what it's going to be. They're taking him, and they know he's a wide receiver, but he's actually a little small. But we're going to play with him being a running back. We're doing a hybrid, which is one of those things that may be good because we were so predictable. When the guy lines up, is he a wide receiver or is he a running back? And they're doing kind of the same thing with Rico Gathers because, listen, if there's one thing that drives me crazy about Jason Garrett is he says, this is our system, this is what we're going to run, and that's it. Sometimes you got to look at the personnel that you have and say, this guy's got abilities. No, it doesn't fit my scheme, but how can I use him to win games? To give me something different than I already have, to throw a curveball. Because when you looked at 2015, we lost Tony Romo. Okay, Tony Romo's special. Not a whole lot of Tony Romos out there. But you took Matt Castle and Brandon Wheaton and you said, okay, you are now Tony Romo. They're not Tony Romo. You have to understand, what do they bring to the table that I can use? And use that to win games. A la, they won one game without Tony Romo. That's what other teams and other coaches do. I'll use this analogy, and of course people say, you're just a bandwagon fan. No, I'm not. But as much as I hate the Washington Redskins, Joe Gibbs came to Washington having worked under Don Coryell, which was the original Peyton Manning team, which threw the ball all over the place before it was cool. Man, it's really coming in. Yeah. But he got to Washington and said, I got bums for quarterbacks. I don't have a Dan Fouts. I don't have great wide receivers. But what I got is I got an offensive line and I got a running back, John Riggins. So he took that running back, he took that offensive line, and he did something different. Came out with the one-back set. Instead of having another running back there, he had an H-back who was kind of a blocking running back in a slightly different position. And he took the personnel he had and he won 3 Super Bowls. That's being creative. And maybe we're getting a little creativity with that too, because with Rico, they've been using him a little bit as an H-back. And if you know the Redskins, Chris Cooley was kind of an H-back. Clint Didier was an H-back for the Redskins. So they're trying to figure out, where can we use this guy? Because I swear, I see him running downfield looking like a wide receiver that's just immense, fluid. As a blocking tight end, not so much. So maybe this is where they'll make him a hybrid and make him a difficult weapon to block. You have him in that H-back, that kind of between being a fullback and between being a tight end, where he's out there a little bit further back. Maybe he's going in motion and doing a wham block, where he's getting the advantage of being in motion and being able to literally wham block. And a wham block, I'm telling you, if you're a defensive tackle and you don't see it coming, you're not expecting it, you step forward and all of a sudden there's a tight end in your ear hole, it's an easy block. Or you have him in motion and going out and you're catching a pass. I'm actually seeing a difference with this team, where we had Dooley as a wide receiver coach who was more of just a manager of guys and just let Des Bryant do whatever he wanted to now teaching guys different things. And maybe, just maybe, we won't be predictable, and maybe there's a way to find a spot for using a Rico Gathers. Understand, I use New England a lot, and it's not because I'm a fan of them. I hate New England. Their fans are worse than frickin' Eagle fans. Nothing worse than having the Eagles and New England in a Super Bowl together, because it's just ugly. But understand that New England doesn't have just 22 guys that are playing. They got about 40 guys, and they have guys that go into certain roles and certain positions that you're not expecting that will give you an advantage on a play here or a play there. And sometimes a play here or there is the difference between going to a Super Bowl and sitting home during the playoffs. So I'm excited. And I got work to do, because I got to get my cabinet out here going. And oh man, I got to tell you, I'm going to have a few of you guys who are here local, like Daniel, like Leon. You guys are going to be coming over to the man cave during the season. We are going to make this place like a sports club. We're going to have cameras and stuff all over the place. So when we live stream during the games during the season, you're going to be seeing the outdoor man cave and stuff, the guys hanging out and stuff. You're going to see people on the inside sitting at the bar, or people sitting around the big screen TV. We're going to have a ball. Just can't wait for this season to get here. But I need the weather to cooperate with me a little bit so I can finish getting that outdoor set together. So as always, friends, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. I got to get these doors made for this cabinet, so when it does stop raining, I can get this TV mounted outside. I'll see you soon.
I do not eat spicy food.
But how's the taste, though?
It's bomb. It's good. Medium texture, man.
But you still eat them, huh? Even though they're that hot.
It's the pain from the spiciness and the raw from the. They're good. They're really good. I need a beer though.
I got some over here in the cooler, my man.
I'm not trying it because I'm free fries.
Oh, dude, dang it.
Oh, just grab my man a beer out of here.
Want to get a beer?
Yeah, I'm distributing beer.
I'll take it.
Oh, there you go. You lucked out. One last beer. Oh.
I mean,
you can handle it. They're hot.
yeah.
All right, man. Thanks, man. All right, no problem. Damn.
I gotta open it with something, goddammit.
Here, let me. There we go.
Oh, that's it.